What's going on, you guys? My name is the Raptor, and today I have a reaction video for you guys. So this reaction is for Tracer versus Scout, which is the new death battle that came out today, and I'm really excited for this one, mainly because it's going to be in 3D, and recently, like nowadays, the 3D death battles are just so awesome. They're really well done. You know, Tori and the 3D animator is doing a really great job at this. He's really good at his job. So I love the 3D fights, so I'm excited for this death battle. Now, I really don't know anything really about either of these characters. I know what games they're from. I know that Tracer is from Overwatch, and I know that Scout is from Team Fortress 2. I generally like Tracer more. I don't know, there's something about her that I like. It's nothing against Scout. It's just, I haven't played any of the games, so I really can't say anything, just from, my personal experiences or anything. I don't know, I want to root for Tracer for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm just rooting for Tracer. Though, as to who I think will win, I'm probably gonna have to go with Scout, because I don't know much about the character, so I can't really say anything, but I have heard that Scout is faster, just from people talking on the internet, and also Team Fortress 2 has been around for a longer period of time than Overwatch has. I think Overwatch is younger than Death Battle itself as well, so that's pretty young, since the first episode of Death Battle came out in 2011. So you know, I'm gonna go into this saying that Scout will win. I'm rooting for Tracer, but I think Scout will win. But you know, I really don't know. I'm gonna rely heavily on the analyses for this one, and then if there's no commercial, I'll pause the video and then see who I think will win afterwards. If I still stick with Scout, if I think Tracer after what I hear. Again, rooting for Tracer, but you know what? Let's just get right into it. I'm really excited. Alright, so turn the volume on and put it on full screen. Alright. It'll just take a second. Alright, let's go. Death Battle Tracer versus Scout. I'm excited, let's go.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land. And every good team needs a good hidden runner. Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch. And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, that's looking great.
30
I'm really
years
excited.
From the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war. But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas,
again, this is all the information I can get only from these guys.
Including
I know nothing
Lena
else.
Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger. After helping to secure world peace,
just from what I've
seen. No big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport. But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time. How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet? A word to the wise. This is why you use animals before moving to human trials.
Back to the Future did it right.
Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prize pilot would be decommissioned forever. Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno-doohickey to keep her locked in the present. This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction. What? She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur. Got it.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
She can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15. Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that
from a fatal blow or something, or a really powerful one.
Pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second. But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy. Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way. Pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky. Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin, Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target.
Well, it probably would.
Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chronal accelerator has its limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Well, now I think I like Tracer even more. I want to start getting into Overwatch.
That was really cool. An extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his two sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what my brother and I would do too.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control.
Oh yeah, I'd assume so.
Contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
But one every man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout.
Yep.
Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s,
his real name is unknown.
The mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7
self-proclaimed
older
ladies
brothers.
man, knows how to tango.
All of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running, until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air.
Yeah, the double jump.
Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
But he can only be as fast as like a normal human, like human capabilities, I feel.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline.
We'll see.
Which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher-wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Which surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely
shotguns. But against like regular gun-wielding tough guys.
The scattergun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun, rifle, and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make
but again, like a regular mercenary, and Tracer, does she have like armor, or is it just like weapons with her? I don't know.
Which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right. This guy
more mid-air jumps
with shotguns.
But that's just like a powerful gun, even though it only has 2 shots.
With just a sip of bunk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Okay.
Probably due to the shakes.
Longer than Tracer's 3-second thing, but not as long as the 15-second thing.
Daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
Whoa.
So much sugar, he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
Oh,
you gotta have
of course
one
it is.
tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly long-term bonk exposure.
That's actually pretty strong.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat, run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
Wow.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
Dad's like fancy pants myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
Screw you, though.
All right, the combatants are set.
Okay, is there an ad or do I have to pause it?
Once and for all.
But first, I'm feeling pretty hungry.
There is an ad.
There was some sort of amazing service that sent a box.
Okay, so while this ad is going on, I'll try to speak over it and say who I think is gonna win. Again, I had no idea about these characters ahead of time, but actually, after hearing this stuff, I might even say that Tracer would win, and that's pretty cool, because I prefer Tracer generally, just from the limited stuff that I know. And, the reason why I think Tracer would win is just because, she seems to be slightly more versatile, and Scout can't really be faster than a human can he? And plus, with their time displacement, like moving back, it would really take back, like, a fatal hit, or something like that. That did happen, and like 15 seconds. I think that it's just she's more versatile, and she seems to just have more weapons and more things going for her. And glass cannons never do well in death battle, like with Tifa in Yang vs Tifa. I might not have such good reasoning for it, but I actually think that that Tracer might win this. So Tracer's gonna win. Let's go, Tracer. Death battle. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this fight. This animation, I love it. There's the Scout. Whoa! Alright, and where's Tracer? Oh, there she is.
Alright, asshole! You're toast! Whoa! Hey there, hot stuff.
Hello.
If I told you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Yeah, she doesn't want any of that.
Come back anytime. Just, put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Okay, so good they have a reason for fighting.
Overwatch needs fixing more than you.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, exactly. She's gonna be hard to hit, too. Yeah, see, he's having a hard time hitting her. And I love her free-spiritedness.
Yo, Butts, how you doing that?
Well, he's gonna get a good shot in at one point. She can't keep dodging forever. She's eventually gonna have to kill him if she wants to win. And there's the drink.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Listen, sweetheart.
Especially if you're fighting someone like Tracer. And there's the baseball bat.
Never play fair.
Yeah, nothing's happening. I forgot kind of about the drink. I didn't even really think about that. But it can't last forever, can it? I forgot. Oh, it's over,
Bollocks!
Short circuiting a bit. Ah, dang. And see, like, it can... Ouch. And there's the briefcase. It's not over already, is it? The music's still going. Alright. Is she gonna turn back time? I can't wait for that to happen.
Alright, doll. Fun's over.
Is it really?
Yep, mate. Cavalry's there.
Ah, yes. Whoa! Yeah, she's turning back time. Alright. And Scout has no idea. Oh, okay. Yo! Oh my goodness! Just imagine how much time it would take to actually animate this. Take a lot of time. You really gotta give these guys credit. Whoa, okay. Oh! Oh no! Why am I saying oh no? I'm rooting for Tracer. Did she win?
Well,
I think she did.
that was fun.
She won!
And he's out!
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Scout's greatest feat
She
was
can evade.
potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour.
Exactly, it can't be more.
But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast majority of other human beings.
Wow.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her.
Yeah.
Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that, Scout was gone without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
Alright, cool. Good job, Tracer. Happy I was right, and for the right reasons. Okay, who's next? Let's see, who's next? Oh, is this Street Fighter? Ken?
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I'm the showrunner, and I play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got Ken from Street
They
Fighter.
just had a Street Fighter character, though. They just had
Cammy. To our social media, that's @ScrewAttack on Twitter and official SA on Facebook. We'll be letting you know his opponent very soon.
That's right, and if you want to see that episode of Death Battle early, or want to see some other Rooster Teeth content before other people get to, you can become a first member by clicking the link in the description below.
And of course, if you've got an idea for a death battle, let us know in the comments below.
Okay, this
read them. Thanks,
new
guys.
video thing. I'm gonna get rid of that. No, how do I get rid of that? Oh shoot, did I get to another? Okay, I'll just get out of here. 1 second. Okay, 135 subscribers. That's cool. Okay, guys. So I'm sorry for that little thing, but that was my reaction to Tracer versus Scout. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. It was a really cool fight. There wasn't really anything I had any issues with. It was pretty funny. The fight maybe could have been a bit longer, but overall it was a pretty cool fight. I enjoyed it. The animation again on point. Torian, you're doing an amazing job. What else? The Ken thing though surprised me that he's next because they just had a Street Fighter character. And because of that, I don't think he's going to be going up against Sub-Zero, because that's the main Mortal Kombat opponent for him that people suggest, just because, you know, like Ken and Sub-Zero are almost like the sidekicks or the secondary characters that are very similar to the primary characters, Ryu and Scorpion. I personally don't think that's going to happen because they already did Ryu versus Scorpion, and why would they do 2 Street Fighter characters versus Mortal Kombat characters, 2 Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat fights so close together? So that being said, I have no idea who he would fight, but you know, we're gonna find out later. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I enjoyed the death battle. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like. I always appreciate the likes. Comment down below what you thought, if you want me to react to anything more. And if you could subscribe to my channel, then you'd be up to date with all my reactions, everything else I do on this channel, like my Versus series. I'd really appreciate it. That would really help me out. You know, you'd be a nice guy if you did that, but if you don't, that's fine. My channel's not for everyone, but if you would, that'd be awesome. And guys, that was really all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, and have a good night.